Would you spend more or less money on advertising your brand during a recession? Stock market is down, inflation is at an all-time high, GDP is on the decline, and America's outlook on the economy is only getting worse. We obviously have a problem here, and I know that I'm not the first one to be telling you this. Now, I'm not an economist, and I honestly cannot say that we are or that we're not in a recession at the moment, but I do know one thing. My e-commerce sales have been decreasing in 2022, and it sucks. The good news is that I've dealt with this before in March 2020, although it was only for a short month or two. Today, I want to share with you 3 ideas that I'm implementing into my own business practices that will ultimately help you boost your sales and to fight through this recession. So let's start out with one of my favorite commerce quotes. People often forget that the customer is human. It sounds a bit ridiculous, but as e-commerce sellers, we often fall into this trap. We say, eliminate the custom packaging, quick shipping times, and customer service? No, we don't need it. The thing is, that is all a part of the buying experience and what makes each purchase unique. As human beings, we buy experiences and solutions. We do not actually buy just products. After all, 58% of consumers won't buy from a brand that doesn't provide a valuable customer experience. My first tip is to be more customer-centric and experience-driven during recessions. If you create an experience for your customer, it'll help build your brand loyalty and lead to better reviews. Here are some clever ways in which you can do all of this. First, check out your negative reviews or competitor reviews to see how you can improve your product's design and overall buying experience. Get creative in capturing customer feedback by inserting a feedback request card into each package, and spend the extra 5 cents or so per unit to customize your packaging. Trust me on this, it works. Just think about the feeling you get when you open a new Apple product. See, I told you it works. By creating an experience for your product, it's going to lead to better reviews, which will lead to a better search rank and ultimately more sales. So during a recession, it's a fact that discretionary spending goes down, retailers then miss forecast, and inventory piles up. That's a very common cycle for retailers throughout historical recessions that we've seen in the past. Now, how do we as very, very small retailers avoid this? We adapt by moving away from the non-essential items and we focus our growth around essential products. The non-essential products like toys and electronics are what I like to call the nice-to-haves. The essential products like health and household items are what I call the needs. Needs will always outperform the nice-to-haves during a recession. For new products that you're looking to launch, shift your mindset over to products that are essential to customers and that solve a problem for a customer. Rather, focus on the needs. For your existing products, maybe implement a design change to make it more essential, or even consider lowering your inventory for those items. That is why I always ask myself the question, what problem am I solving for the customer with this product? If I can answer that easily, then it's definitely going to be a good product. All right, on to the main question. Would you spend more or less money on advertising during a recession? Actually, most companies cut marketing budgets during these difficult times. It only makes sense to cut the jobs, cut marketing, and cut all the fun out of the business to try to stay afloat. However, what if I told you that it's actually smarter to invest more money into advertising during recessions? If the majority of companies are cutting marketing budgets and advertising less, then the cost for one click on an Amazon campaign will go down. That's because there's less demand and more supply available, so advertising costs end up going down. That is why this is the perfect opportunity for you and your brand. It provides a unique opportunity to be able to build brand awareness at a cheaper rate than previous years. Starting to make a little bit more sense? Well, one last thing, and I know that you're thinking, that sounds great, but does it actually work if conversions go down during a recession? Well, during the Great Recession, TJ Maxx increased its spending by 15% to target customers outside of its core market. That following year, the company reported that 75% of all shoppers had been first-time customers. Yeah, it works. Rethink your marketing during this time and do not join the majority of companies that are cutting their marketing. Do not miss this opportunity. So what other ways are you going to creatively get through this recession that's inevitably ahead? Let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to reply back with my thoughts.